I walked into my own birthday party and saw my girlfriend in the kitchen, pressed up against my boss, their lips locked like they'd been waiting for this moment all night. The music was loud, people were shouting surprise and laughing, but I only heard the blood rushing in my ears. She glanced over his shoulder and her eyes went wide, like she'd seen a ghost. My boss, cool as ever, just smirked, like he'd gotten away with something. I didn't scream. I didn't throw anything. I just stared, and the silence between the three of us was heavier than the bass thumping in the next room. She pulled away, stammering something about it's not what it looks like, but he cut her off, saying, "Why don't we just tell him?" That's when it all spilled out, how they'd been seeing each other for months, how she'd convinced him to put pressure on me at work, how they planned to get me out of the company so they could stop sneaking around and finally be together. She reached for my hand, eyes wet, trying to explain, but I pulled away. Everyone at the party knew something was up, whispers starting to ripple through the room as I walked past them, numb. My boss, ex-boss, in my head already, said he was sorry it had to go down like this, but he thought I deserved to know. I almost laughed at how rehearsed it sounded, like he'd practiced in the mirror. They thought they'd broken me. What they didn't know was that I'd accepted a job overseas 2 days ago, one I'd wanted for years. I'd already signed the contract, packed half my apartment. I'd been planning to break it off with her after the party, scared of hurting her, of loneliness. Now, standing in my own living room, the two people who'd tried to ruin me staring, I realized I felt nothing but relief. I didn't need revenge or closure. While they'd been plotting, I'd already escaped.